The invasion of Ukraine by Russia is now in its 17th month as of July 2023. The Russians have changed their offensive plan from a blitzkrieg-style assault to a prolonged battle of brutal strength. In an effort to weaken Ukraine's capacity to mount a successful defense and force a surrender, the Russians are deliberately aiming to ruin its economy. Despite this siege, Ukraine has not been inactive. It has used a mix of diplomatic, legal, and military tactics to get around Russia's naval blockade. In light of this, the subject of our film for today is how Ukraine is breaking through Russia's naval blockade. 1. Efforts in diplomacy. Ukraine has continuously attempted to negotiate solutions to the situation. Through diplomatic channels, it has gained backing from other countries and condemned Russia's activities by utilizing its position as an aggressor's victim. Important diplomatic efforts consist of the United Nations and international courts. Ukraine brought the matter before the UN, where it was well supported by other nations. In addition to the International Court of Justice's advisory opinion opposing Russia's conduct in Crimea, the General Assembly adopted a resolution upholding the territorial validity of Ukraine. Despite the fact that these judgments lack formal legal effect, they have helped Ukraine's diplomatic efforts. Sanctions. Ukraine has pushed its Western partners to implement restrictions in an effort to put economic pressure on Russia. These sanctions have been directed at significant Russian persons and organizations engaged in the takeover of Crimea and the naval blockade. Economic pressure is anticipated to finally force Russia to think again about its course of action. 2. Legal approaches. Additionally, Ukraine has pursued legal options to oppose Russia's blockade. Unified Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS arbitration. Ukraine filed an arbitration claim against Russia. According to a 2017 decision by the Permanent Court of Arbitration, Russia must release Ukrainian naval vessels and people detained in connection with the Kerch Strait incident in 2018. Even though Russia has not fully cooperated with the decision, it has once again shown how little regard it has for international law. Maritime rights. Ukraine has worked to back up its maritime rights in the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov. This includes asserting its control over the Kerch Strait, which connects the Black Sea with the Sea of Azov. Ukraine is seeking to strengthen its legal position and contest Russia's aggressive acts. Thus, it is working to have these claims recognized. 3. Military reaction. Ukraine has taken military action to oppose Russia's naval blockade in addition to diplomatic and legal efforts, which are both crucial. Modernization of the Navy. Ukraine has been renewing its aged fleet and obtaining modern patrol boats to improve its naval capabilities. With this upgrading project, Ukraine will be better able to defend its waters and efficiently deal with any assaults. Joint exercises. Ukraine has participated in military drills with NATO members, especially in the Black Sea. These exercises provide an opportunity to demonstrate military strength, as well as a chance to enhance military cooperation with Western allies. 4. Economic approaches. The naval blockade has had a negative impact on the economy of Ukraine, particularly in the Sea of Azov region. Ukraine has attempted a number of initiatives to lessen economic difficulties, including Ukraine has been looking for other economic routes, especially through its western borders with countries in the European Union. By diversifying its operations, it might depend less on the Sea of Azov for imports and exports. Infrastructure development. Building new ports and modernizing existing ones has been a top focus for infrastructure investment. The improvement of trade and transport efficiency in the area is the goal of this infrastructure development. International support. In order to strengthen its economy in the face of the restrictions, Ukraine has asked for financial and logistical assistance from international allies, particularly the European Union and the United States. 5. Humanitarian actions. The humanitarian effects of the naval blockade have also been felt by the citizens of Crimea and the area around the Sea of Azov. Ukraine has taken action to ease these worries. Humanitarian help. The residents in the areas impacted by the blockade have received emergency assistance from Ukraine, including food, medical supplies, and other necessities. Support for affected persons. Due to the crisis, several people and families have been relocated. In order to aid internally displaced people in rebuilding their lives, Ukraine has offered assistance and support. Ukraine's courage in the face of hardship has continued to influence the conditions of this ongoing struggle. In the eyes of the world, Ukraine's defense of its maritime power and rights continues to stand for its commitment to uphold its national interests. We've finished up for today. In the comment box, please share your thoughts. Take care until next time.